Well, that happened. What do you do? Let's be 5 1 second stones. No wisdom, but did helping guard Ephraim. I gave 10 of the foolish shield and I shuffled the people's weapons around. By that I mean I sold off a bunch of extra stuff, took all of Ins and Salve's gear. Nothing else really changed. Let's head to Venice Castle for chapter 16. The capital of Venice. After the twins' absence, seeing their home ruined by war brings them terrible grief. Orson, a former knight of Venice, has been assigned to the Castle of Venice. However, he switched to allegiance, betraying also loyalty to his homeland. Therefore, he marks his own upon the valley to see Venice sealed. Difference in text, it refers to Erica rather than Ephraim, since we're using Ephraim's path as our main path and Erica's path as a sub-path in case you get to a point where it's winnable. But we probably won't reach that point. We'll see what happens. Whatever. What's happened to our home? What's happened to Count so Venice? How did it kind of be so ruined? So desolate? Spies report that the castle is being held by the traitor Orson. In retrospect, you realize he's been acting odd for a while now. He seems so dispirited. So I passed away some 6 months back. The loss may have been too much for his mind to bear. His love and devotion for his wife were well known among the knights. Now he sits alone in the king's former bedchambers. He makes no effort to govern. No one is allowed into the chambers, and he takes no meals. What could he possibly be doing? I do not know. The spies had no insight into his behavior. He has nothing to deal with the dark creatures that banish roaming the land. Reports say all Venice is engulfed in chaos. Region after region is revolting, and Orson's reign is already crumbling. Actually, may very well collapse under the weight of its own neglect. Can't allow the situation to reach that point. We're going home, Erica. We're going to the castle. I hear you, Ephraim. Ephraim? What is it, Mir? I will fight with you. Now that Steven has returned to me, the duration until his power runs out. Let's take back your home. Are you sure about this? For the two of you, I simply want to help. Alright, I understand, but you have to make me a promise. You will never stray from our sides. Got that? Of course. Hope you know that. I saw it. Huh? Who do you think you are? This is Orson, steward of Venice. There's no place here for a street urchin like you, boy. You fool! This is Prince Lion. What? This whelp is... I beg your forgiveness. It's alright. I'm not the sort of person that is held in esteem. Who was that? Little creepy looking man. Shh, he can hear you. I'm a terrible creepy that Orson is the one who chose my hide. What do you think he's doing back there? He wants to bizarre rumors to the master of the mess hall. Do you think he needs help? Could he be dangerous? I don't care. Here for the money. As long as I get paid, I'm happy. But on those rumors, have you heard the stories of the secret treasure? There's supposed to be some fabulous wealth hidden in the Castle of Venice. I tell you, if I find it, I'm gone. What is it, Monica? You seem so happy today. Of course I know what today is. I never forget your birthday. Whatever you, dear. I think you'll like it. Orson. Did you recognize me, Orson? Or are you entirely lost to this world? Yes, it's me, Prince Lion. I'm the one to whom you were dead first was your beloved wife. Counts. Smile my place. I will not have no to my neighbor. I kiss your ass. I'm super nice. Yes, I am very grateful to you. Okay, bye today. I offer you a piece of advice, nothing more. I keep getting Orson just whispers everything. Everyone's coming, Orson. He's on his way here to steal the happiness you two share. But Ephraim. That's right, Orson. He's angry. I don't think he'll forgive you for betraying Venice. You've done so much to free your wife from the grave. It's a shame she'll die with you. No, that can't happen. That's all I have to say to you. What you do now is up to you. Monica, I'm sorry. I said I must do. Please We need to seize the throne. You have one group that starts in the southwest corner of the map here. They just move up through here. Split here. Have a group head south. And a group head north. Split here to help the group that went south. And split again. One to start routing these guys, and another to get these chests up here. Here's Orson. He's got a Rune Sword and a Silver Lance. This is probably your biggest problem. Hero Crest here. Luna here. The door key here. A physic and a man here. A physic here. Door key. Chest key. Berserk men here. Watch out for that one. That's it, nothing, not much special here. I would use Noel, but he's not a promoter yet, so you just use the melee here. Actually, I won't. I need to level up Erica. Mer's now added to your group. She can attack 50 times. Total. Young PR girl from Darking Woods. Chances to be shot. Manicheet's a new class. They have studied with turn dragons. You get one dragon stone, which means she has 50 uses. But these are her stats. Yeah. She's a great unit, but I don't want to use her. Normally I would, but I don't. But I really shouldn't. See what I'm saying? So that's Maniac? No, it's called without Maniac. I was called Maniac, okay. Formation. We're saying Colm north here. So go on the side here and just take these guys out. So you get rid of this guy. I believe there is a secret shop in this chapter. But I don't know where it is. I assume it's like right here. But I'm not entirely sure. It's on the map somewhere. Usually more hard to see. Okay, let's start. Here sees the throne. So we're trying to do this, what we're going to do. This chair's in the way. We got some new chairs and now it's just sitting, waiting for me to strike my elbow on it. Hit my funny bone, that hurt a lot. Luckily I can pause the recording at any time. This'll do. I sold the lockpick Home had in the last chapter, since it's not going to be used anymore. Unless you want to cheat and change someone's class, but Like how classes if I can. Right now. Let's try. At this chapter we can find more rewards. On before this day it goes up, which is why this video might be a little later than usual. But usual I mean noonish, so maybe earlier or later, I don't know. 8:30 right now, so it's probably gonna stop up at 9, about 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, depends on how long the settings is being. I keep the animations on because the animations are part of the game's charm. I like the animations. Turn them off, it'll just be boring. But it would be like Advanced Wars without the animations. It's just numbers flying around the screen and I keep track. Besides, this way I can see the criticals if they crit. And they will crit eventually. Everyone crits at some point. Berserk is MP over 2, MP 6. But the range of looks like 5 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. Okay, this space right here is where I want to stick Natasha because, well, it's the best one for the job you need to do, which is you just absorb all the hits from the Berserk staff there. Resistance stat is 24. It's the highest stat we have right now. Oh, ABG, you just 27 optimizations. Great. Cost me a fortune. A small fortune, but I bought it for like 4 computers. So I had some mess of money in a whole box, so I spent the money. Now for 4 computers, so everyone in the family has the ABG PC tune-up, which doesn't help with blue screens in the slightest. So I guess ABG just helps with viruses. Windows 10 blue screens all the time. Yeah, blue screen when I tried recording this earlier. Luckily I swapped my items around, all my items around before the blue screen. The game has an auto-save feature, which is real nice. Let's try. I'll just patch him too. He did me wrong. I didn't expect that. I didn't think he'd move. But now that he did, I can get rid of him. Great. That went extremely well. I'm sure the base based on resistance, but yeah, I'm thinking of a different type of stuff. Well, we took care of the one Berserk staff on the map. I don't need to worry about it anymore. I didn't factor in the enemy's move. The fact that the enemy will move. Usually, they have a staff like that. They tend not to move. Must have miscalculated. Yeah, well. It happens. Let's keep Erica moving forward. I'll probably prefer to take out Orson. Or maybe not. She only has one use for that rapier left. It won't work with the finishing blow, probably. Most likely, anyway. Right, enemy phase. Start moving. I'm actually playing Birth by Sleep right now. I took a rubber band and used it on my PS4 controller so that the right stick is pointing left and the right left stick's pointing right and the right stick's pointing left. And while it's like that, let's try. It has Benji's running in circles, gaining 1 experience points every step he takes. And he's in the Mirage main room and just running in circles, gaining XP. I don't need to be there. As long as he continues to run, he'll continue to gain XP, which is great. I set it up yesterday at about when he was level 37. Last day he was level 50. He's level 58. I set it up yesterday, so he's running like that for since yesterday. He's only getting to 10 levels. The only thing I need left for him is get him level 100, and then I can. Then he'll be all ready for the final part. The final part of the game. I've already completed Vengeance Aqua's story, but Terra's story is being a pain. I went over why on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you should. I have very interesting things to say on Twitter. I tweet stuff out every night I go to work, which is usually not on Wednesdays, but I tweet stuff out sometimes randomly anyway. But I also tweet a variety of different things depending on how my mood is at the time. Let's try. A door key. Don't need it. No lockpick. Don't need it. Alright, enemy phase. It's going well so far. But I haven't even told you about the reinforcements that this chapter brings on you. Yeah, there's a thief, in case you're wondering about that. There's always a thief. There are important treasures in the chapter, there's going to be a thief in the chapter. Which is like Cormac is kind of moving quickly. Stupid. Let's try. This is Path of Radiance, the Japanese Path of Radiance. I wish someone would show me the Japanese version of Path of Radiance. I'll trade you my English copy. You send me a Japanese copy, I'll send you an English copy. Deal? Deal. The Japanese version of the game, the bug fixed in English and PAL version, but in the Japanese version of the game, you take up like a slim lance. And you take its crit rating and drop it down to 0. It rolls back to 255. Because there's every weapon you can forge, like a slim lance, or maybe I don't know what other weapons, iron sword, steel sword, whatever. You can increase their crit, increase their hit, lower the weight, whatever you want to do. What you want to do, though, is you want to take it What you should do though is you just take it and then you take a Slimlance and take its crit down and take its natural crit of 5 down to 0. And because the game's coded weird, it rolls back. Now the crit of the weapon is 255. And the game reflects that. You give it to someone like Marcia and she'll crit every single time. Because you'd have to deluxe that of higher than 155. If you really deluxe that 156 to get that crit of that weapon to fall back down to less than 100 to hit 99 at that point. Because that's how the game is coded to work, and it makes the game a whole lot easier, but only with the Japanese version. I tested in the English version, it doesn't work that way. Not that I didn't use Marcia, she was actually very useful. And then I got Jill and Marcia was replaced. Because Jill's a much better unit. Because Wolfers are stronger than Pegasus Knights, and there's not, and magic isn't thrown around a lot in Path of Radiance. Unlike in every other Finals game where there's a lot of magic being thrown around almost all the time. They doesn't use a lot of magic. They have magic, but they don't have much magic. Although wind magic, wind and fire magic are the only two magic I really find myself using frequently. I don't use much thunder magic, so Storm was a lot more useful than Mana was. But that's a different Fire Emblem game, which I probably would not LP. Because I LP'd, I'd have to talk about every single grinding spot in the game, and I really don't want to do that. Also, Chapter 8 is a little bit luck-based. Because that's one of the main challenges, which I put a list on a website that's no longer up. Had all these Fire Emblem challenges on where you play a Fire Emblem chapter, each Fire Emblem chapter that wasn't, Siege or Route, had a special, if it was Survive or Arrive or whatever, there were special conditions to make the chapter more exciting. Prime example was Chapter 4 in the first Fire Emblem game was to survive for 7 turns. Same chapter with Dorcas, you need to route the enemy in those 7 turns. On the 7th turn, I think 2 or 3 enemies show up, and you route them on that turn. It is completely doable. I've done it before. Every time I play the game, I do it, actually. Let's try. And that's one of the challenges. And I managed to do that, and I did. And Chapter 8 for Path of Radiance is a very interesting chapter. Most likely in Chapter 8 Path of Radiance, you're practically surrounded out of a small fort, and there are 3-way, and you have to protect 3 entrances. It's a difficult chapter, but I managed to do it with the requirements, let's say. Oh, I got a red gem. I don't know if I want it. I'm not good enough for it. Anyway, so then I managed to clear. Every turn more enemy units showed up. It got to the point in that chapter where I had beaten enemies back. I beat them so bad that on the last turn, when we first showed up on the last turn because the story said so. There were enemies on the map, and then we first show up, and Ike says to fall back, she's in the castle. Regroup. Comes back out, and the unit basically multiplied. Now there was like 7 or 8. Now there's like 50. The game doesn't check to see if you actually did any damage at all. It's just like, oh, okay, that is over. Just throw some units on the map. And if you defeat the general, they commend you for defeating the general. And if you don't see General, they don't. So, General has nice stuff on him. I take him out just so I don't have to deal with him later. Put the lock. Take out this guy. He won't hit. I'm not worried. Let's try. Okay. Right, enemy phase. Alright, they have got their attention. Not in a good way. Let's try. Clips is extremely dangerous. I'm not worried though. It's very inaccurate. Damage is target's current HP divided by 2 rounds up. So since HP is 39, 39 divided by 2 is 19.5, rounds up to 20. And our HP is 4, so it's still just 20, but it's speed not going up also, which is great. Unless would never outright kill the target. So then, if the only left on the map has the clips tell me, you don't need to worry. Let's try. The first skill in defense. Nice. Oh great, more enemy reinforcements. What do we got now? Remnants. Okay. We're sorry, not no more. Again, I don't care much for this triangle. But the very is I take very close door to the triangle because you actually have to use it if you want to win. I hate to lose. Not that I ever do lose, mind. Crit. I don't know what we're Cormac North. It doesn't seem like a very good idea, actually. I don't think you can handle that many magic users at once. Especially the Luna in the mix. It means it needs her strength set to go up. I could augment that right now, but I don't know. I'll just come out here with this javelin from use the water right this turn. It'll be fine. Alright, enemy phase. Let's try. Goodbye. It is, spectated that the remnants are Rene soldiers. But it's not, it's never confirmed. I'll assume they're Rene soldiers because that's where we are. And it was once a great army, but we did take out the Grotto capital, so they could be Grotto soldiers. I don't know. Let's try. Hit points and speed. That's not going to work. Great. Cormog and Harsh are a lot of things. Cormog can wreck face, Harsh can wreck face. Great. Wow. 1 hit point. It's one of those. This is one of those times when 1 hit point really means a lot. Doesn't really, but whatever. Losing forces could be a problem. I'm thinking of how to take care of them right now. I've rousted, but I gotta just rouse equipment first. You'll have to stop by F-frame, pick up a halberd. I mean, any unit could possibly do it that's not a magic or a range unit or Erica. But I don't know. Yeah, I'll have Ross do it. I expect that to happen, personally. Of course, it's down and broken already. Let's try. Game, don't you dare. Let's try. Physics staves, I hate them. You're serious? Are you serious? Game? Seahawks use more. Missed. I really missed. Jeez. Oh boy, let's see. Let's see. Good review. Great. Maybe on some masters are very dangerous units. Rucker especially. Every 6 is extremely broken. It's also very easy to break. Give it to you.